Hi y'all, thanks for dropping by Designed by Kathy. Today I want to do a pour, and you know what? I just want to pour paint. I'm not going to try to do anything fancy, any super technical technique. I've just chosen some really beautiful colors and I just want to pour. Do you ever just have those days? I just want to pour some paint. You know, it's gloomy outside, it's raining, it's been really hot, but I want to pour some paint. So that's what I would suggest you do too. Make you happy. I also want to address a couple of other little things real quick. Seen some people asking about Floetrol and they don't like using it because it changes the color of their paint. Well, I'm going to show you proof that it really does not change the color of your paint. So stay tuned and let's get started. I have quite a smorgasbord of colors picked out here, and I chose them from my palettes board on Pinterest, and the link is down below. And it didn't list the colors, so I just kind of had to pick them out of what someone had posted to be, or pinned to be a pretty palette, and it really was. So I've got white, I've got green, this is a crimson red, this is burnt sienna, burnt sienna, and I have turquoise. Now I've mixed all these up. I'm gonna mix up for you also some yellow ochre and purple iris that are two different brands of paint, and I want to talk about that for just a second. So let me make a little room here with these. Now, like I mentioned in the intro, I've had people talk about Floetrol. Oh, I don't want to use it. It changes the color of my paint. In the wet state, it kind of does, but in its dry state, and you can see which one has the Floetrol and which one is just straight out of the bottle. They dry. Now this one might be a little thicker because I did pour it on there a little thicker, so that's going to make a difference, especially in your metallics. But these are just the same. There is no difference. It may look a little different in your container while it's wet, but once it dries, it's not. Now, the thing for me with the Floetrol is if you go research what it was made for, it was made to extend the life or extend your paint, and it's self-leveling. Now, painters probably don't thin it their house, you know, when they're painting a house. They're probably not going to thin it down quite as much as we do to pour paint. But in our case, we need the leveling, we need the self-leveling, and we need it to be fluid. So there are the pluses of that. So I want to show you, because another question on there was, you know, about different brands of paint. You can't just always use the 2-to-1 rule. So for this paint, this is a Mart, and this is how much I'm going to squirt maybe in here. It's very thick. That's all I'm going to squirt in of that. Now of this one, this is Apple Barrel Purple Iris, and I'm going to do it at pretty much the 2-to-1. So this is what I'm going to put in the bottom of it. You can just see it coming out, that it's completely different consistency. Shake my Floetrol really well, which sometimes helps. Sometimes you get little things in there. Okay, and as you can see, I hate to tilt this, but I hope you can see that this is, you know, this is more or less 2-to-1. This one, I'm just going to have to pour and then stir and check the consistency. So we'll start stirring. Each of those seem to be just still a little bit too thick, too heavy. As you can see, they're just kind of coming off not quite like I would like as far as the consistency. So this I've mixed up and then I use it as needed. It is 80% Floetrol, 20% water. So do have a little water. It's basically Floetrol thinned down. So just keep that handy. Just put a good squirt in each one. And you can see it's just coming off of here, just a little stream, and then sinks down into the paint. And same with that one. Nice, just steady stream, sinking right down in. It's not building up on top, but just for a split second, and then it sinks down in. So now all of my paints that I'm going to be using are basically the same consistency. Now the white, I'm going to be adding just tiny snippets of black here and there. If this is not stopped up, I hope. Time out. My camera made a really funny noise that didn't sound right, but I guess it was just something else. And I know I alternated those. I'm kind of going backwards with my colors this time. I don't want much green. I just want a little bit of that. Okay, that looks to be, I'm sure, enough. See if I can make me some room over here. And time to get gloves. Now we've got quite a variety here. Gorgeous. Let's see what happens now, folks. Again, I'm just pouring, and we're going to see what happens. Oh, I don't want to lose that. Isn't that cool looking? I want that to stay. But I don't know how to... We've got to go to this. We got to get to the corner. Oh, I've lost a pen somewhere here. Ooh, interesting colors, I'll say. Wow. And just kind of, it just kind of went in there with its own little mind. See if I can pull some of this up here in the top. Just a little of that really cool little unique part right there. Ah. Wow. I don't know what we'll call it, but this is very, very interesting. Very interesting. I have no silicone in this, and you can see the cells popping up here or here and over here. You know, I'm thinking of all these things. Ooh, I could try this and I could try that. But then I'm going to lose every bit of that cool detail there, that cool detail there, and that very intricate all over here. So I'm not going to touch it anymore. I like it just the way it is. It's very abstract. We can say that for sure. And I like the colors. I think it's just got its own interesting vibe going. Anyway, I hope that you'll give this a try, and if you haven't poured paint before, I hope that you will try this, and I hope this video helped you to mix your Floetrol with your paint. And again, I'll use water when necessary, but it's a 80% Floetrol, 20% water, and that's just what's worked for me. Find what works for you, but don't worry about those colors changing. When they dry, they're going to be vibrant and beautiful. So paint on, people, and I will see you all next time. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you'll know when we have a new video out. And I look forward to hearing from you. Thumbs up, and please share. I hope you all have a very, very good week and good day.